Railroad safety has been in the news of late, and today the Kahnawake Peacekeepers issued a press release. We spoke to Chief Peacekeeper Dwayne Zacharie to explain why.
Right. We recently had a complaint from Canadian Pacific Railway. Their complaint was that somebody was doing mischief or damage to the railway crossing, the level railway crossing, the lights. What they were doing was, I don't want to get too much into it, but they were damaging the lights, and in doing so, they create a safety issue for all of the residents in that area who have to cross the level crossings. So what I wanted to do, and what the release was about, was to let everyone know that this is a real safety issue, you know, and we don't want people to get injured. We don't want there to be a fatality because of a train accident. So our job is to ensure the safety and security of everyone in our territory. That's why we sent it out. We want people to be aware that this is happening and to be vigilant when crossing the level crossings.
Well, right now it's become a big issue in the community because there's many community members that want the train whistles to stop. But unfortunately, it's hard to prevent because we have many community members that don't respect the train tracks or the train whistles that result in the whistles continuing. And there's many instances where it could be really deadly in many factors, like some people don't even realize trains are coming, and you know, because of the headphones and kids are wearing, and it's very dangerous.
We've had a number of press releases, not just from the Peacekeepers, but also from the Community Protection Unit. And we've received some calls about people on the tracks, whether it's an ATV, you know, four-wheelers, that type of thing, or just people walking on the tracks. We had one incident where there was a young gentleman walking on the tracks. He had his iPod or headphones on, and a train was coming towards him. He saw the train, he got off, he got on the other set of tracks, and there was a train coming in the opposite direction that he didn't see. You know, and luckily it was a commuter train, and they have the ability or the capability to stop because it's a commuter train. Stop starts. It was easy. Had it been a freight train, you know, it could have been much more serious. You know, it could have been life threatening.
Well, I could remember years ago, a friend of mine, when we were kids, tried to race a train with a skidoo at the time, and unfortunately the train won, and he suffered many damages from it. And maybe sometime many months ago, a young lady was walking on the train tracks in the Montreal area, and she was struck by the train, and it's unfortunate. That's what we're trying to prevent here in town. We need to have more focus, and the youth and many of the community members and parents have to really show the community that it's dangerous to be on those tracks.
You know, we've been putting out the releases. We've been working in conjunction with CPU, Community Protection Unit, to make or to raise awareness so people understand. I mean, we've been lucky thus far, and we want to make sure that no one gets hurt, that there are no injuries or no fatalities. We're going to continue to do what we do. We're going to put out the releases. We're going to inform the community. We've started to step up patrols in and around the level crossings. You know, whoever is doing the mischief or the damage, you know, if they're caught, we're going to charge them. It is a criminal offense, and we want to let them know too that they're doing this mischief, you know, and it's a community member that's probably going to get injured or hurt, and they're going to be responsible for that, you know, and we're going to hold them accountable.